So given the nature of our practice with its focus on sustainability, it was a natural for me to sort of build a house that was sustainable. And here at the Chestnut residence, it's all about sustainability. And this house really is based on sort of taking advantage of the California climate, opening it up to the climate and the courtyard design, and to marry it with the best sustainable technologies of today. So the house not only has this passive feature of the courtyard and opening itself up, it also uses things like PV panels for electrical energy, which supplies about 50% of the power in the home. It's low VOC paints throughout, and sort of the things that we call best practices today that are really available to just about anyone who's building a home can have these components in their house.
The Chestnut residence intertwines the convenience of indoor living with the beauty of the outdoors, all the while focusing on one key element: sustainability. Often people shy from the idea of green living because of the false belief that sustainable design is too costly. However, architect Dan Heinfeld of LPA Architects sees the Chestnut residence as an example that cost-effective green living is not only possible, but is beautiful as well. The Great Room, which includes the main living room and an adjacent kitchen, is open to the rest of the house, making airflow efficient. This allows for night flushing in the summer, as well as a whole house fan that vents the space. Above the great space, natural light filters into the house through the skylight, which has the insulation qualities of an R11 wall. When ambient light is sufficient, a centralized dimming system automatically lowers the lights to save energy. This elegant kitchen was built with the extensive use of recycled materials as well. The tiles and the cabinets are both made of eco-friendly recycled materials. A circulating water pump with a timer makes the hot water system quite efficient. Additionally, occupancy sensors are installed throughout the house to automatically turn off energy-efficient fluorescent and halogen lamps when nobody is in the room. The dining area and sitting room's simple design and color scheme create a clean, crisp atmosphere for entertaining. Built-in shelves are great for storage with a clutter-free aesthetic. Lounging by the fireplace adds an outdoorsy feel on a cold winter day or evening. Upstairs, a perforated plywood bridge connects the two private bedrooms. This walkway allows air and light to move freely between the up and downstairs areas. The whole house can be opened or closed, depending on the current climate conditions, thus empowering the occupants to determine their own living environment. The entire house was constructed using many recycled materials such as carpeting, tiles, cabinets, decking, and structural components. The skylight provides natural lighting for the great room and the kitchen. Additionally, it has insulation properties similar to an R11 wall so that the heat does not escape. Because the kitchen is one of the only closed-off areas of the house due to an adjacent highway, it depends primarily on the skylight for illumination. An Energy Star cool roof has been integrated with a 5.3 kilowatt photovoltaic panel system. This provides enough energy for most of the home's needs. While this was one of the more costly additions to the construction, other expenses were cut in order to keep the construction of the Chestnut residence reasonable. Plus, the energy bill savings over the long run will be considerable. The 9,000 square foot lot sits atop a knoll about a mile from the beach. This location and the California climate makes the house's active-passive sustainability design ideal. The Chestnut House is certainly a model for green living. Not only is it efficient and economical to construct, it also seamlessly integrates the beauty of nature into the everyday lives of its residents.